I hope everybody had a great Friday. It was one of those days I don't want to repeat. We've been getting a lot of rain. Makes a lot of work with the mud and stuff that's going on here. It's going to be a long night here. We have all the cattle pushed into the barn. Hey, how's it going, Adam? Gonna stand out here so we don't lose a reception. How's the weather in South Dakota? I would love to have snow. I know what you mean. I just can't get over how wet it is. And I actually hear frogs or something out along the creek bed tonight. So we did get everything bedded up here, and I'm standing outside the doorway here because I don't want to lose reception. Comes a kitty. Yeah, I heard you guys getting snow out that way. I would love to have frozen ground right now and snow. I can deal with it a little bit more with bedding and stuff, but John Deere's the best. Yeah. So we had to bring the cattle in. Jerry's doing fine. He's still on a bottle. Yeah, I know, George. Calling rain for the rest of this week here until next week a little bit. I'm going to run out of bedding pretty soon if it doesn't dry up. We're chewing through that pile of corn fodder bales. Hey, thanks. It takes a lot of work. I haven't had a chance to sit down yet today. I did sit in the truck. I lied. Yeah, I was trying to find the plate. There's a stone here somewhere that tells the history on it and what year it was built. And the house has the same thing. I'll do a video here once the grass cleans up a little bit here and I can walk around and we can move these corn heads and stuff. And then I can tell you who built the barn, when it was built. And you can tell it's an older barn, but they knew what they were doing and they had money when they built it. You can see the steel they used. And then I can go a little bit on a history lesson there on the barn and the house. So this pen over here, we use straw. It's just a little easier to bed with straw on this side, and then on this side we use corn fodder. I'm afraid if I get in here too far, I'll lose my reception, and I don't want to make a... So we did bring the cows all in, and the calves, and some of you might have seen we did lose one. The Angus, the black Angus, we did bring them in from the feedlot, and it kind of really filled the barn up, so we had to put our feeders on the front, and I did just get done finished putting straw down. It's too dark to go up there tonight, but I'll continue to check them out throughout the night because I don't want anybody cramped or getting hurt. It don't pay to lose cattle. I was hoping to get a pen finished down here so I can bring my bulls down. I have 8 breeding bulls. I have 8 different breeding bulls, and I'd like to get them down here so I can put the heifers and the steers up there, because I don't want the bulls even trying to ride them or anything. I want to wait here till this fall and then breed them, so we have a late spring calf when it's a little nicer, and the heifers are a little easier to work with in the spring. Cows I like in the winter. Yeah, but I do a lot of the labor. I think I can put up a nice steer barn again for a real decent price. Hey James, hi Red Cubby. Yeah, the Black Angus, they really like the feeders. They really like straw. They like the fiber. And if it was made nice and dry and clean, they eat it just like hay. So I was going to go to 10 minutes, so if anybody has any questions and just a little bit to talk about anything. I can't really move around too much other than watch these guys eat. I always do appreciate the suggestions. So tomorrow we're going to clean this pen out here again, piled on the concrete. Teddy bear not there yet. That's right, never enough concrete. I guess my problem was I grew too fast. My goal was to get enough cattle on here. I was liking to get to 200, 250, and it just takes a lot of feed to keep these guys happy. But it's nice to have the cattle when you have payments and all the different options with the heifers and the Holstein heifers, the feeders. We're feeding corn silage, corn, grain mix, minerals. We got that manure hauled. We brought the pit down. So we had a little extra help to get the job done. It's hard to videotape over at the Amish farm. They just don't want to videotape over there, but you guys would have laughed if you seen what was going on. We had about 1,000 plus feet of hose, and we had to pump it up around the barn so the tank wouldn't get stuck. Yeah, the New Holland skid loader is here. So we're going to go to 10 minutes here, guys. The quality on my live streams are not very good right now. I have to come up with a better internet to keep a good connection. So some of those things I'm going to be working for to get a better connection here over the summer. Well, guys, I hope you have a great evening. It's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. Some of you guys can take it easy. We'll be working down here, trying to make a pen for the bulls, and cleaning this pen out, and then keep everybody happy up in the barn, and see if Teddy Bear will have her calf tomorrow. I'm thinking it'd probably be Sunday morning she'll have a calf. So I'm going to go ahead and finish filling the waters up here, and then grab a little bit of supper.